It's great that you are continuing to work on the topic of physical quantities. Are you ready for the next physics challenge? We are looking at the rotation of the Earth, a motion that shapes our everyday life. Until 1967, this very motion was even the basis for the definition of the second. A point on the Earth's surface is constantly moving relative to the Sun, and that is exactly what you are going to examine more closely now. Your challenge? Determine by how many degrees of longitude a point on the Earth moves when a time of 30 minutes elapses. Ready? Press pause, start the stopwatch, and go. Great to have you back. Today we are working on a task about the Earth's rotation. The Earth rotates around its own axis. As a result, the position of a point on the Earth's surface changes relative to the Sun. Until 1967, this motion was even the basis for the definition of the second. Let's look at the task. Given is a time interval of t equals 30 minutes. We need to find by how many degrees of longitude a point on the Earth moves when this time elapses. Before we start, let's look at the significant figures. For the value 30 minutes, it is not clear whether one or two significant figures are meant. We have to make this decision ourselves. If we use too few significant figures, our result becomes too imprecise. If we use too many, the result appears more precise than it actually is. That is why we look at the relative error. If we assume one significant figure, then the uncertainty is about plus or minus 10 minutes. The relative error is then about 33%. That is too imprecise for physical calculations. Therefore, we choose two significant figures. Then the uncertainty is about plus or minus 1 minute. The relative error is about 3.3%. That is sufficiently precise. What is important is this: we must not calculate more precisely than the given values allow. Now let's begin. Step 1. We think about how fast the Earth rotates. The Earth completes one full rotation in 24 hours. That corresponds to 360 degrees. Now we divide 360 degrees by 24 hours. This gives 15 degrees per hour. The unit shows us directly. In 1 hour, a point moves through 15 degrees of longitude. Step 2. Now we look at the time. 30 minutes is half an hour, so 0.5 hours. Step 3. Now we calculate the rotation. We multiply 0.5 hours by 15 degrees per hour. The hours cancel out. The result is 7.5 degrees. Result: a point on the Earth's surface moves by 7.5 degrees of longitude relative to the Sun in 30 minutes. An interesting comparison. 15 degrees correspond to one time zone. 7.5 degrees are therefore half a time zone. Conclusion: with simple reasoning, physical relationships can be understood very well. The Earth's rotation shows us directly how time and angle are connected. Well done. See you next time.